You are listening to KYST 89.3 FM, The Bone. Also heard on AM 1400, The Growler. And you are hearing us as we are broadcast as part of a simulcast on South Tucson Local Access Channel 22. Oh, man. It is South Tucson Youth Football, and we are about to start Week 7. Somehow, here's where we are. We're at Week 7. And I realize that y'all are here, and I didn't even give you the lineup of the games today, because I hadn't even figured them out myself. But I've got the first one all ready to go. Our first game will be coming out of the CSC, the Child Services Conference, with a team that just fell out of the rankings and a team that could make a big claim to be ranked that was snubbed, actually. Mr. Snubbed. And we'll pop that up in just a second. Put the game up there. And our second game will be something out of the Gluttony League, I think, because I got a couple Gluttony League games that I selected. I selected 6 games, of course, to be broadcast, and 3 of them came out of the Gluttony League, just because those were the ones that had the really good matchups, and the Gluttony League is our good conference this season. So, our second game will be Del Grango's Discount Seafood taking on the Binging Texan Barbecue Buffet. The Binging Texan, ranked number 4 in all of South Tucson, taking on Del Grango's, who had a slow start. But they are currently 3-3, and Binging Texan are in fact 4-2, and ranked 4th after a big win last week against Shoeless Gyms. But let's bring down the logo and show you the game that we are showing you right now. Brace yourselves. There it is. It's out of the CSC. It is a big one. It is a big game. Moist Adventures Indoor Water Park. Moist Adventures currently sitting at 3-3. At one point were ranked. They were ranked number 7, I believe, in the first rankings of the season. Then they lost to... Who beat them? I'm going to pull it up right now. They lost to Hootenannies Country Western Daycare, so that spot was basically taken by Hootenannies, who came in at number 9. They are sitting at 3-3, 1-2 in conference. They lost to CTE and Hootenannies. Both teams are currently ranked, so that's probably the toughest games they're going to have. So Moist Adventures really can make a charge late in the season, win these last 4 games, and really make a name for themselves, maybe find themselves back in the ranking. But Bully Factory probably are the team with the biggest chip on their shoulder. They are currently sitting at 4-2, 3-0 in the CSC. The CSC is, man, you don't need to be invited. Dude, get on here. Get over here. Just hop on. It's kind of just an open season. Get on here, Slip. Anyway, Bully Factory Children's MMA, 3-0 in conference. Big wins over Mitch's Toys and Guns. A big win over You Need a Clown in Week 5. And they beat Tony and Paul's Child Escort Service last week. But they got 3 games on the road out of 4 to finish off the season. Moist Adventures is a tough one. They got CTE in Week 9. So they got a bit of a gauntlet ahead of them. Nonetheless, a win, I think, would probably cement them in the top 10, especially because there's just a huge jumble of teams at 4-2. And that would really do it.
It was definitely an interesting poll to fill out this week.
There were, like, that was the thing I was looking at. I was like, I'm sorry I'm giving you so many teams to pick from, but we got one 6-0 team. For those unfamiliar, if we didn't check out the highlights with Todd Cranberry, Taxes Roadhouse, still the only undefeated, 6-0. We got 3 teams at 5-1, Francois Creperie, Creamy Surprise, and Horse Pussy Saloon, which, if you want to really shorten their names, it becomes Francois the Creamy Horse Pussy. Which is either the best or the worst gimmick for wrestling ever.
I'm going to pull up that top 10 ranking so I can see it.
If I had to add a little thing on my spreadsheet for the voting just to kind of easily tally all the points. Yeah, Taxes, number 1, Horse Pussy at 2, Creamy Surprise at 3, Binging Texan at 4, Francois Creperie at 5. So Binging Texan, with a big enough win, still atop the...
Oh, there it is. Got it.
But after that, we had like 18, 19 different teams. Was it 18? I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now, and I think it was 18 teams that were all at 4-2. So it was kind of just massive humanity.
I nearly nailed the entire top 10.
That's pretty good, actually. Let me see.
1 through 7 I had right. I had 8, 9 flipped, and I had You Need a Clown in over Danish Lou.
There you go. And You Need a Clown would have been 11th if we went even further based on the points. Because I did actually assign points to everyone this time. I had 5 people myself slip. NTQ, Blinky, and Roll all popped in with their votes. And then basically it was like 10 points for first, 9 points for second. And then I just kind of totaled them up. So Taxes Roadhouse were the unanimous number 1, obviously. Except for that one guy. He voted Ohio State. Like always. Oh, well.
Roll damn Eagle Tide.
Roll damn Eagle Tide. I like it.
Roll Eagle Paul Tide.
Warrell damn Eagle Tide. It sounds like the worst name of someone ever. All right, I think it's time for
from Alabama.
Speaking of the worst names ever, it's time for Star Watch. Star Watch, where the stars watch Star Watch stars. It should be on stars. That would just make it even more wordy.
Indeed.
Someone told me I was explaining South Tucson youth football to somebody. God help them for listening.
Yes.
On Friday night, and because she was asking what I stream, and I'm like, well, I don't play the games a lot of the time, and I learned that there's like a podcast that the Loading Ready Run people, the ones who do Desert Bus charity stream every year, recently started doing, and it's kind of like a parody small town radio station. Like it's supposed to be like this small town radio station kind of thing. And
Sure.
She was telling me about all the live reads are like really wordy rhyming things. And I'm just like, oh my God, that's what I do for South Tucson. This is basically what you're listening to.
Yep.
Roll Fizz wanted to point out that it was creamy French horse pussy. That sounds like the dressing that goes over it. Try your horse pussy with some creamy French. Good God, Star Watch.
It's the only dressing that'll get you undressing.
Oh my God. Fucking hell. Roll, do you need a damn invitation? Are you hopping in here or no? I can't handle this. All right, so for those maybe unfamiliar with one of the 4 new teams, Moist Adventures Indoor Water Park. Gotta love that logo. It is. That's all 3 of their players. They made picture day. Right to left, that is cornerback Lazarus Lazarus. Tight end Whole Lotta Love. And, of course, looking oddly like Whole Lotta Love. This must be, maybe they share a dad or something. Quarterback Spencer Gifts.
I feel like Whole Lotta Love, Putting on the Ritz, and Mo Better Blues should, like, get together one day.
You know, they probably just hang out. Are they all
Definitely.
right? No. Putting on the Ritz is a wide... They actually, man, they should have all been on one team, because that's a tight end, a wide receiver, and a running back. That would have been your all-star team. Good God.
Who needs a defense when you have that offense?
Yeah, right? And on the other side of it, it is the 4-2 Bully Factory Children's MMA. There's the one player not pictured, missed picture day, but as far as Coach Ralph Marshall is concerned, we don't need to see wide receiver mission complete. However, we do have running back, star running back, literal garbage. And of course, the coach's kid, the real star according to Ralph Marshall, his son, quarterback Goose Marshall. He named his kid after the Goose. Because of course he did. Which is funny because the kid's 11 and the Goose has only been a real like MMA star for a couple years, so that means he legally changed his child's name. He said, you know what? No. God damn it. Alright, Lee Corso still doing laps. He's almost at 1. He's still trying to get the handle on that whatever. So Slip, who you got in this one?
Well, I went over the numbers, and I didn't put either of these teams in my top 10.
No.
To be honest with you, Bully Factory was an enticing pick at 4-2. But I think Moist Adventures rebounds after their loss from last week, and they both go to 4-3.
That'd be a huge one, man. It would just be a jumble. I was simming some games from another conference, and there's like almost every team is 4-3 and 3-4.
Yeah, the strength of schedule is definitely going to start evening out here because there's going to be so many 500
Yeah, Bully
teams.
Factory's got a really weak strength of schedule. Moist Adventures have the third toughest schedule in all of South Tucson, and that's because they got a big win over. They're the only win. They are the only loss that the Creamy Surprise have in Week 1.
Yes, I remember that game.
That's a huge one. Yeah, that's right, because it was Creamy versus Moist. I couldn't not put that one on. So a lot of people picking Moist Adventures on this one, though. I think the chat was picking Moist. And always got to be picking Moist. That's a good rule of thumb. Let's head down to the Muni. You are looking live at Municipal Field number 28 in downtown South Tucson, Arizona, for the first half of our doubleheader here. This evening, or I guess this afternoon, it's 2:08 on the West Coast, even though it looks like it's almost sundown. Whatever.
South Tucson time doesn't apply.
Tucson, South Tucson just defies logic of the space-time continuum.
It's true.
It's Moist Adventures in the home uniforms, orange jerseys, orange helmets, light blue pants. Taking off left to right on your radio dial. Cortez Cross of Bully Factory on the away team, returning that one. That's not a name we came up with. That's a pretty good one. Yellow pants, navy blue helmets, and white jerseys.
Brian, as everyone knows, Week 7 is, of course, Rivalry Week.
It is Rivalry Week. And I got to double check to see if I have...
Team.
What did I say was the second game of the... We got Binging Texans versus...
Binging Texan and... I forgot
it was
what
Del Grangos.
Del Grangos, yeah.
Oh, thank God. Thank God I have one for them. Okay, because I got to...
Somehow Moist Adventures logo looks even worse upside
down. I gotta see it now. That's a big pass, 16 yards. Goose Marshall, and Ralph Marshall like to point out that his son is perfect so far today. Oh my God, it really is. It looks like he's just falling out. It looks like the word moist and the splash, sorry, the sploosh, fell out. Oh my God, and Little Garbage breaking off a huge run for 32 yards. You know what? I'm going with it. I'm going with Real Fizz. This is, in fact, for a trophy. It is Rivalry Week. And since this is the first time these two teams have played, because Moist Adventures are a brand new team, they are playing for a brand new trophy. It is the slightly bleached poster of a foreclosed beauty salon. The slightly bleached poster. I'm actually going to take a look and see what it is. It's a poster of... It's actually a Bon Jovi poster. The slightly bleached Bon Jovi poster from a foreclosed beauty salon. And now I got to come up with a clever Bon Jovi.
So it just says BJ on it.
It just says BJ on it. That's all you can see left after it's been bleached out.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I understand that the
Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of a clever Bon Jovi pun for the beauty salon.
Don't adjust your dials at home. That does indeed say Bully Moist at the bottom.
Bully Moist. God, if only it was the other way around, it'd be Moist Bully.
Next year, my friend. Next year.
Oh, I know. Yeah, when they got to switch sides. Yeah, exactly. Literal Garbage. No gain on that one. The beauty salon wishes it had the power to turn back time. Yep. Less of a sploosh, more of a squib. And I just disgusted myself with that one. Says Craig D. Someone's pooping water. Be awesome one. Oh God. Well, the field goal is good. Bully Factory, minute 41 off the clock. They strike first. 3 points, but they had a really strong start. They probably should have got in the end zone, but they just got stopped by the red zone defense of Moist Adventures. And is the ball? No, Lazarus, 19 yards.
Even more Literal Garbage on the field.
Yes, Literal Garbage. It always is kind of confusing because the maintenance crew hears that and they come out with the trash cans and the shovels and the brooms and whatnot, and then they realize no, it's in the player.
Well, actually, Coach Marshall uses that as training equipment.
Oh, okay. He just beats the children with cleaning equipment. Wonderful diving catch by J.D. Holden. The throw might have been off target, but he laid out and made the catch. 13 yards, first down on the 50. And you can enjoy that nice. That left defensive end for Bully Factory. Just love putting his hand right down in the dead center. Whole lot of love, 9-yard catch. Just line it up, being like, I know.
They don't use actual water to water this field.
Ew. Oh my god. I can't believe I was like at a loss for words of what the Bon Jovi pun would be for the beauty salon. And all I could come up with was living on a prayer, and instead of prayer it's something hair. And I'm like, that's not good enough. I can do better than that. And then I realized I couldn't. I'll never look at Whataburger the same way. Oh no. Oh god, kids are falling over each other. These kids are so concussed already. It's delightful.
Gain of 2 yards. 3rd down.
And it is Marty Mason, 2 yards up the middle. It's 3rd and inches.
Oh.
And Moist Adventures pushing it forward. Probably another dose of the running game, the rushing game, the gushing game of Moist Adventures. No, they throw it!
No.
13-yard catch to Patrick Bradshaw.
God damn it.
And, you know, some offenses have run and gun. They have rush and gush. JD Holden, 3-yard catch, 2nd and 7 inside the red zone. Moist Adventures kind of chipping away at this. They get those big 10+ yard plays, but they're still. How many concussions is too many concussions in South Tucson? We asked a lot of concussed people in South Tucson, and their answers were potato and 1975.
Which we thought was the actual number, but it turns out it was just a random year that they
They
gave
just
us.
they're so bad. Moist Adventures. I didn't talk about the Moist Adventures. They are Marshall. They are rocking Marshalls. They're rocking Marshalls.
Well, they're in their head.
Yeah, they really are. So it's Marshall versus Goose Marshall.
Yeah.
Bully Factory, of course, the colors are appropriate. They're rocking West Virginia's offense. Both these are very fast-paced offenses. They like to just get a lot of plays off as quickly as possible. And
I guess you could say that Moist Adventures are the thundering thighs.
They are the Thunder. Oh my god! How did I not think of that when I was giving Marshall for them? For the record, all the offensive playbooks assigned were via Seth, aka National Storm Quad. He did try to give a little bit of a category for each of the conferences, so each of the conferences play a certain way.
Off the post and in.
Yeah, it's very fortunate.
Didn't mean to cut you off there, but
No, you're fine. You're fine.
time delayed commentary.
Meh. It happens. And someone else just said off the post and in.
Yep.
There you go. And the catch is good, and extra yardage for Hassan Sands. 25 yards, 1st down for Bully Factory. And you can see what's the best ride at Moist Adventures? That would be the dual. You know they have the racing water slides, the fallopian tubes.
Oh.
That's they're kind of like the racing tube slides. So you and your friends slurping slides.
I thought it was the bi-female ride, the 2 girls, 1 tube.
2 girls, 1 tube.
Yes.
That sounds way dirtier than 2 girls, 1 cup. On title alone.
I went with. I was going to go with 2 girls, 1 shoot, but then I kind of realized they don't really call them shoots. CHUTE.
Yeah, no, I got it. I like it though.
To go with tubes.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep.
Jesus.
I'm probably gonna spend the rest of this game thinking of other rides at Moist Adventures. Catch is made by Matt Kurt. 5-yard catch, 3rd and 5 for Bully Factory.
Goose Marshall does have his first incompletion of the game. He is grounded for a week.
Oh no, that's not good.
And I don't mean like he doesn't get to play video games or anything. I mean his dad's gonna dig a hole, put him in the
And
ground,
put him
for a
up to his
week.
neck in dirt.
Exactly.
It's just great, like, and it's in the front yard too. Like, so people are walking their dogs. Hey, Goose.
It's
Hi, Mrs.
actually right
Anderson.
behind where he parks his car, so like all the exhaust right into his mouth.
Oh God. He doesn't turn off the sprinkler either.
No, of course not.
End of
He
the
has no
first
respect
quarter.
for water laws of South Tucson.
Nah. End of the first quarter, 3-3. Field goal apiece for each side, but very fast-paced game. A lot of plays coming out, a lot of moving downfield. But the defense of both teams is really coming up big in the red zone. Literal garbage, 3 yards. It's 4th and 2.
Might see
And
the
they'd be
field
going
goal
for it.
again. Oh, really?
I think so. They're on the 25-yard line.
It is in that gray area.
Yeah, it's too short to punt. It's too far to kick the field goal.
I think you can just say South Tucson itself is the gray area.
It really is. Literal garbage breaking free. Gets 23 yards. Huge play. Breaks the tackle. He has been tearing up this Moist Adventure defense. Wow, and I don't know who number 44 was, but got in the backfield, the Chunky River. That's their lazy river. It's so lazy they don't even skim the garbage out of it.
The literal garbage.
It's called the Chunky River. There is an American Football League among other universities in Edinburgh and possibly the Red... Edinburgh sometimes, other places. And they're in for the touchdown. Literal garbage. He couldn't be anyone else. Literal garbage rushing it in. 9-3. Here comes the extra point. And it's 10-3 game. Literal garbage. And you can see Coach Ralph Marshall congratulating literal garbage, but reminding him not to outshine his son.
Although he did get a little bit of abuse because he did Tebow in the end zone.
Yeah, he did that was more of a shove on the shoulder. It wasn't so much a pat. He gives him a pat on the shoulder, but it's a really hard pat. And there's a turnover. Oh my goodness, they muffed the kickoff. They're gonna challenge it though. We're gonna see a replay here.
It wasn't a muff, it was a fumble.
Ooh, is he down? Is he down? Oh, that's tough. It looks like his elbow might be down before the ball goes. Let's see what they have to say. It's really close.
Review the play. The ruling on the field is reversed.
They are going to reverse it. It is a break for Moist Adventures. You know, I think they might have gotten that right. It's really close.
I think the elbow does go down before the ball starts to jar free.
That's probably a good call then. And they're going to make the best of it. Marty Mason, 10 yards. They're going to mark it just short of the first down marker. 2nd and inches for Moist Adventures. And they're going to take that break and turn it into hopefully an answer to keep this game nice and competitive. It's been good so far. 4:06 to go in the second quarter. That's a long pass. And a flag. So Spencer Gifts making a huge completion. Going to get an extra 15 tacked onto it for the face mask. And that's time for everyone to drink. Now I have you know how when you make Kool-Aid out of the packets of the powder and you mix in the water?
Yeah.
Well, I've got a glass of water and I just poured in a packet of powder, but it's actually just ground up powder made from teeth.
Oh.
So I stirred that in and I'm just let me it's really gritty. It's good though. What you drinking?
You probably should have wasted more time on this bit.
That's all right. Sleepy Timey is drinking a Moist Adventure. Alvin Madman has a steak dinner with potatoes in shake form. A melted aspic shake. I don't even know what that is. A great glass of Brian Kelly's Tears, your daily reminder that Notre Dame went 4-8 this season. I like that. Alvin Madman got a steak and shake, just all in one cup.
Hakeem Duchette with the face mask.
That's a great name.
It is indeed. I'm like, well, the literal answer is I'm drinking a nice, refreshing cola, and it's literally called Nice Refreshing Cola.
Nice. A goblet filled with sawdust and that one cognac that was in my granddad's cupboard. A bottle of regret. I like that. Marty Mason in with the touchdown for Moist Adventures. Tang mixed with potting soil. That's my favorite one so far.
I think that's what Goose Marshall gets when he's buried up to his neck in dirt.
It was either that or a tall glass of scissors. Shifty wine at the arcade. I didn't realize they sold wine at Shifty Lou's arcade. That's nice. They really tried to get the whole kid wine thing over, but it didn't really work because, it's kind of illegal.
You'd have to wonder why they had, one quote around grape and 3 quotes around juice.
His one set of quotes was not enough. It's like we really had to hammer that point home. So I don't know if Slip. I don't know if you saw the week 6 highlights, the bulletin board, which by far is sometimes the hardest thing to write. But when one idea comes, they all spill out. It's very much a gush like a Moist Adventure.
I have not been able to watch it in its entirety yet.
Okay.
No, I have the top 10 pulled up from it, but
If anyone else has, one of the jokes, I have Blake to thank for it. Because I was like, hey, so what are some of the things? Because the whole bulletin board thing, I got the idea from him when he posted a video. Oh, he posted it, yeah. But he told me, he goes, oh yeah, yard sales and like church events are usually on there. I was like, okay, I can roll with this. And so I love my bait and switch joke for the yard sale swap meet one. If anyone else has seen it, it's one of my favorite jokes. And it only got funnier to me the more I drew out the idea. So I will for those curious, I can I will indulge. I will indulge y'all and I will read it, because I there we go. This Saturday, yard sale / swap meet. Which second-hand sale method will reign supreme? Choose your side and come to Brawl. Fist fight starts at noon. Blunt weapons only. And I wanted the idea. I love the idea of like someone driving through South Tucson and passing this gigantic Brawl in a parking lot and asking someone, "What's that about?" Oh yeah, the yard sale and the swap meet folks are having at it. Excuse me? Like, it's just a normal thing. Will came up with, I showed it to Will, and Will was like, yeah, garage sale got winner. I'm like, yeah, but they're looking past flea market if they're looking at who's gonna win that one. And then it just became this insane idea of like all these different secondhand sale methods, rallying their troops and having gang wars. Like, what was it? He goes, yeah. He goes, hey, you can buy a toaster for $2, and then you can use it. It has sharp edges. And of course, the idea that the yard sale team would be like, oh, it's like, yeah, last year the yard sale team sold a set of old golf clubs for $45. Problem is, they sold it to the corkboard with flyers team, who just used it against them.
Oh dear.
And it just got funnier and funnier to me, and I was just like, this is the most insane thing. And then, yeah, I'll mention it off air, but there's gonna be something. There might be a follow up to that.
Spencer's gifts 9 for 11.
Yeah, wow. That's never forget.
Let's see this punt. Hopefully it's a twin towering one.
Yeah, it goes down to the 20. I guess because they had good enough field position. Nope, sorry, they're up to the 33-yard line is where the punt went. So Bully Factory starting things off here. Minute 45 to go in the half. Little garbage losing a yard there. First timeout taken by Bully Factory.
Yeah, ever since like Moist Adventures answered them back with the touchdown reply, it's kind of just been a defensive stalemate.
Yeah, maybe fatigue. I mean, there's very fast offenses. They are 11 years old. They developing, and as I say it, Goose Marshall breaks free with a big run. Let's see how much they said he got there. It's his third rush. Said he got 16 yards there. Let's see. Taking off there. That's the line of scrimmage. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'd say it's about 25 yards on that rush from Goose from scrimmage.
Yeah, that looks about right.
I'm willing to go with it because nothing on the monitor told me so. But there we go. And, catch by Little Garbage. Gets a yard out of that one. The second-hand market violence escalated after the Great Ball of '93 when that one guy lost a hand due to a hairdryer.
Hey, Craig, the salon closed down and we have a poster up for grabs today.
That is topical. Never forget the Great Brawl of '93. The great second-hand Brawl of '93.
Some say that hairdryer is still in that abandoned building where the salon with the bleached poster came from.
Ooh, there's lore to it, too. I like this. And a reminder, if you came in late, they are playing, of course, for a inaugural trophy. This is the first time because this is Most Adventures' first season. Goose Marshall, a lot of time to throw. Almost runs into his own lineman and gets sacked.
Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Oh, Goose, you muppet. Tremont Williamson with the sack. And, of course, these two teams are playing for the slightly bleached Bon Jovi poster from a foreclosed beauty salon. You know, I'm going to edit that to a beauty salon that closed due to the second-hand brawl of '93.
Yes.
I mean, it's the first time we're doing this one. We can kind of fake it. Although I will say, and I don't remember how often this doesn't happen too often, because again, I have a lot of blanks to fill in. But our second game will, in fact, have a trophy that has been held. So we're gonna. I don't have to call up with the second one. And it's 1st and 10 for Moist Adventures. 13 seconds to go after the punt.
You hear that? Brian cares about you Season 1 viewers.
I care about all the viewers. Hell yeah. Let's see,
Whatever one of you is still here.
Exactly, yeah, both of you. I care about the Season 1 viewers, both of you.
Well, they're both in this call, so.
Right? Oh, God damn it. Oh, well.
We're just going to head to halftime.
We are going to head to the half at 10 apiece. This half is brought to you by Nissan. Be sure to test drive the all-new 2017 Laugh Finder. It comfortably seats 8, uncomfortably fits on the National Mall with a protest sign. And of course, South Tucson would not be possible without some of our lovely local sponsors. Lovely local sponsors such as...
Calling Extreme Dentistry.
Come on. The Creamy Surprise!
Oh!
Where else can you take a whole family and get covered in white stuff? Wait. Come down to the Creamy
Mexican
Surprise,
car wash.
and you can enjoy a banana split, any sort of ice cream, no sort of entendre there. It's just, just ice cream. And of course, after you finish your delightful sundae, we like to take a picture of anyone who orders a sundae and just digs into it and their mouth just covered in white stuff. And we put it on our wall, and with a nice banner that says, "These kids got creamed at the Creamy Surprise."
That's right, the Creamy Surprise on the corner of 3rd and B. It's not B Street, not B Avenue. It's just, the street is literally just called B.
Oh my God, they would do that in South Tucson.
Yes, that's right, the Creamy Surprise. You didn't see that one coming.
Alright, I think we're done with that one. These kids got creamed at the Creamy Surprise. Ew. Yes, you can get a Creamy Surprise at Moist Adventures. They have a little kiosk there, an ice cream kiosk. They only do the soft serve thing. They'll do like the soft serve cones. You actually have a fun little thing. There's a one specific ride where you can actually, if you pay extra for it, you are given 2 Creamy Surprise soft serve cones, and you get to hold them while riding down the slide. And if they're still on there, then you get to keep them for free. If not, then the pool for that ride just got a lot messier. Big catch by Darryl Hollis in the end zone, 31 yards. Spencer Gifts airing it out, and it's a touchdown for Moist Adventures.
I didn't see that play coming.
No, it's a big play by the big boy QB who takes a squat right on the field. You'll see it in the replay, trust me.
Fantastic catch. Laid out for it.
Does the Creamy Surprise still serve the trough filled with soft scoop ice cream, where they don't give you any spoons? Do they really do that? That's awesome. I hope so. Did I say that? Or rather, did they really do that as if it's a real fucking place? Did I say that at one point? That's at the Binging Texan, their dessert bar. You're right, their dessert bar is a trough. My God, I can't keep the cannon straight. Spencer Gifts with a cannon throw.
No, they
indeed.
literally fire the ice cream out of a cannon right into your face. Just shoots right on top of you.
You can, yeah.
It's a real mess if it gets in your hair, I'll tell you that.
It's a bit of a pain because it's kind of small. They didn't want to make it too big because it would be too powerful. So you have to get down on your knees first, and it helps you open your mouth and stick your tongue out first.
Yeah.
And they like to encourage people to kind of get excited about it. So they want you to egg on the cannon. Like you say things like, "Yeah, give it to me. Just hit me with it."
Yep. And you can see there's a sack underneath the cannon that lets you know exactly how much is in there.
Yeah, sometimes if it gets stuck, you have to massage it. God damn it. How much further are we going with this?
I think that's probably the limit.
No, it's where the toppings are stored. So if you want like chopped walnuts or peanuts on yours, you just massage the nutsack.
Defense. Automatic first
The
down.
Res Clown's asking if he gets shot through a hole in the stall in the bathroom. You know, they wanted to do that, but it's kind of unsanitary. But, you know, if you feel more comfortable, they have, like, a couch they can sit and interview you on first if you want to feel more comfortable. Sometimes they just have, like, a desk, or they have you on that same rug that you always see in every video.
Actually, I do believe they do it during the 4th of July celebration, the Whole Lot of Glory.
It's a hole full of glory. God damn it. Meanwhile, Bully Factory trying to respond immediately. They get a first down, literal garbage 11-yard catch, and he is basically pounced, period.
Every time I get in here, I always take it off the rails. I apologize.
No, please. This is the best.
This is about the competition of little kids giving themselves concussions in football.
Absolutely, and then going out for ice cream that's shot at them out of a cannon afterwards. We're all going out for ice cream. Oh, I got a concussion from that last time.
Well, the cannon does shoot really hard sometimes. Depends on if it's been a while. Sometimes it gets backed up a little bit.
Again, that's why you got to massage. Thank God Goose Marshall's in the end zone for the touchdown to tie things up. It's South Tucson unsanitary doesn't exist there. You're absolutely right. Oh my God. Oh hell. Alright, and now it's tied up. The extra point is up and it is good. 17 apiece. And we got a thriller going on right now. Bully Factory trying to stay undefeated in conference. They are alone atop the fun division of the Child Services Conference. They are 3-0. They're the only team undefeated in conference in the CSC. 4-2 overall. But Moist Adventures are going to start things off.
They just had a really rough stretch before rivalry weeks started.
It really was, yeah. It's Bully Factory. That was exactly their problems. They just couldn't throw it together in in non-conference. Losses to House of Guffaws, Comedy Palace,
yeah,
and Autopsies by Candace. Which, no offense to either of those teams, not exactly. Those would be considered bad losses.
Close games. I mean, 3 points to House of Guffaws and only a 1-point loss to Autopsies. Yes.
10-9. What in the world was happening there?
That is definitely some South Tucson scoregami.
I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm wondering if Coach Marshall may have taken it out on his son a little too much, and that's why he couldn't perform in Week 3 after the Week 2 loss. But they're on their winning ways right now, and a win tonight. I'd say a win tonight might have to put them in contention for the rankings. You know, didn't have a great season last year. I can say last year now. How did they do in the spring season? They finished 5-6 overall, 3-4 in conference. They did make it to a bowl movement. They, I believe, they lost to Crossbow of the Month Club in the Albert Fish Bowl, brought to you by A Real Jerk Jamaican Chicken. If you get that joke, I'm so happy for anyone who gets that joke.
Yeah, I get it.
It's a great one. I love that one. And of course, this is the first season for Moist Adventures Indoor Water Park, so this is where the bar is set for them, and that's a completed pass at the 40 is the tackle, but it's gonna get moved to the 25. Everyone take another drink.
Face mask. Defense.
I was looking at the numbers just because 10-9 seemed like a really low score. It's actually not the lowest score of the season.
Really?
Actually, yes. Moist Adventures had a 6-0 win Week 3 against Ballet Bobs.
Oh my God! Yeah, I'm seeing that right now. How in the world did that happen?
I don't know.
I gotta tell you, like so here's the thing. So when I look at all 30 games and I have it all set up where I can see the records of the teams, and I try to pick the best matchups. So I pick, first thing I do is I pick the 6 matchups that I'm going to broadcast in the 3 setups, so the 3 pairs of games, and then I pick the 6 games that I'm going to do for the highlights. That way I don't have to record 24 games and then pick from there. It's like I pick the games that make the highlights video are picked before I play them. So if that ends up being one of those 6-3 games, I am like, I'm struggling on finding stuff to put in there. I'm like, there better be some big defensive plays I can feature. So I'm very glad that I probably didn't have to do that. That's what 10-9 game. Sleepy Timey, it's unsanitary, and then he puts an F in parentheses in front of it. We put the fun in fun sanitary because we put an F in front of unsanitary. You can't spell unsanitary without sanitary.
Technically, a true fact.
I mean, yeah, we're not wrong. And a whole lot of love in the end zone with the touchdown, 1-yard catch. Spencer Gifts, that's his second of the game. It's 23-17. Moist Adventures taking the lead.
Nice. Speaking about those, your schedule and everything, I know for a fact what one of the games has to be for the other 2 sessions. Not going to say it, not going to give it away, but there's a big game that's coming up this week.
Is it both teams are ranked and it's in the CSC? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's on there.
Oh yeah.
That's the only one where both teams are ranked, I think.
Yes.
I was looking through them all. Yeah, because I was trying to now that there are rankings, I have to I can give some priority to like the teams that are ranked, at least for highlights.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, that's gonna be that might be a game for tomorrow. Thinks the goalpost is his teammate after he scores a touchdown.
Holy shit.
God. You know, this is good because I actually made the Norm Macdonald joke, and we're talking about the words unsanitary and sanitary and fun sanitary. And it reminded me of another Norm Macdonald joke. Literal garbage! 13 yards up the middle. Easy for the first down. Didn't get touched until the tackle.
Not everyone likes Norm Macdonald, but I don't think he's literal garbage.
Literal garbage is one of my favorite Norm Macdonald jokes.
But one of my favorite Norm Macdonald jokes are, you know, they call them sanitary napkins, which makes you wonder how unsanitary are regular napkins.
How humorous.
By the way, have you heard about the new political comedy review on stage at House of Guffaws? It's headlined by the new tribute band, Stewie Pruitt and the Fake News. Jesus Christ. Amazing.
These are getting too real.
I know.
South Tucson does not deal in reality.
I hope they also have appearances by the unoriginal Kings of Comedy. Just a bunch of dudes rehashing jokes that other people told. Hi, Will.
Hi, Brian.
Regular napkins are now free of smallpox. Oh, we got a PSA for the concession stand. That's nice to hear.
I always wondered where Carlos Mencia went, but now you gave me the answer.
He's part of the unoriginal Kings of Comedy along with Dane Cook.
There you go. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And,
sorry, I'm kind of trying to eat lunch in between calls, and I'm trying not to mute myself.
That's fine.
Are you in Hawaii right now?
No. I worked 8 hours, and I only eat like once during work, and then I eat after work.
That's the
I think we should give it a different name though. So I don't know if that's really lunch. But you get to create the name.
Yeah, not to put you under pressure or anything.
Yeah, not to put you on the spot or anything, but you get to name a whole new meal.
Might I recommend lunch, but it's an O instead of a U.
I'm going to name it Will's mom. I'm eating Will's mom.
Oh, classic.
Oh. I was gonna recommend lunch, but the O, instead of a U, it's an O, but it's pronounced the exact same way.
And the O has an umlaut.
It's got an umlaut. That would be lunch. Hassan Sands with the touchdown, 7-yard catch. It is a sprint here in the second half.
We're getting down to the nitty gritty.
4:44. A whole lot of fours left in this game. Hassan chops, yes. Hassan chops and then Hassan Sands.
Some might say that it's a skin load of fours.
Ew.
What?
Ew.
What?
Oh, never mind. I got it. What in the world just got sent to me? A rabbit in asp. Oh god. Oh god, I now just realized what the aspic stuff was. Thank you, Roll, for posting that in our Discord. Which, if you're not a part of, you should be a part of. And if you need an invite link, then you can, you know.
What?
You can ask for one, and I'll send it one.
I mean, I'm looking at it. What is that?
It's one of those weird, like, gelatin-based, like, foods. Remember those recipe books where it's like everything requires like a box of gelatin and it's all in
You
a
mean the
weird, creepy
50s?
mold? That's
You
gotta
mean
be-
like every recipe book in the 50s?
Yes, basically that.
I'm gonna have to be right back.
Oh,
guys, sorry.
God. What? No. No. Why?
Yeah, it's repulsive. That looks like a tube of meat in the middle. There's definitely some veggies that are stuck in gelatin. It almost feels like you have to like rinse off the real food.
Yeah, it feels like a preserved dinner. Like, okay, you can get this and store this, you know, in the refrigerator for like 10 years. And then you gotta pull it out and wipe off all the gelatin before you actually eat the dinner.
It looks like a Double Dare obstacle course thing where you have to dig through the gelatin to find the real food.
The real food? If that is a Double Dare obstacle, I'm only getting a flag out of there. I'm not going
Yeah,
out
you're getting the
to get
flag.
food.
Oh god. It's like a tunnel of your nightmares.
Oh. Just be clear, we're not talking about a butthole.
No, we're not. That's a different tunnel of your nightmares. But no, those oh god. No, if something the physical challenge is don't vomit, you're right. The thing that's crazy about it is like what bothers me is that it's clear. Like you see a slab that's been cut off of it and little driblets of it have fallen out. And there's various pieces of at one point frozen vegetables, I'm sure, because there's no way that was not frozen corn and carrots. And the little like globules of the gelatin are clear. And I am uncomfortable with my food being clear unless it's water or ice. I'm uncomfortable with that. Crystal clear Pepsi, you know, I better be able to drink it. It better not be a solid or gelatin-like consistency if it's clear. That freaks me out. Like it could be cherry or strawberry Jello or orange Jello, and it's made, but if it's clear, still tastes the same, I'd be freaked out by it.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
You know, all right. I did not follow the Donald Trump Twitter account,
Good for you.
but I had followed the POTUS account, which is now the Donald Trump Twitter account, kind of. And I'm agonizing over whether I should stop following the POTUS account now that it is the Donald Trump account.
Probably because enough people you know and follow will be subtweeting it to comment on shit, so you'll get what you need.
Okay.
So I hear you hate clear food. Might I offer you this opaque aspic?
Yes. What exactly is aspic? Is it like
So
is
you
it
know,
the name
you
of
know
the gel?
how we were joking about pectin
Yes.
flavored marmalade? Yeah, no, that's it.
Aspic is just
is food suspended in pectin.
that's the name of it. The name of the food is aspic.
ASPIC. Aspic. So
Why are people doing this?
Here's the SpaghettiOs aspic for you.
SpaghettiOs aspic. No, all you do is just basically add aspic to SpaghettiOs, and then it suspends in animation and time
There's
and
There's
space.
some Vienna sausage on top as well. if
Doesn't
you
look like
wanna-
it's even cooked.
It's fresh from the can.
I was gonna say the
Those
Vienna
are-
sausages look like they've been boiled.
Those are penises. No, they're not Vienna sausages.
They're fingers. They're not penises. They're fingers.
Like it
This is what
looks
you're
like
missing in our Discord, folks. You should be joining our Discord so you can see these photos.
Exactly. Maybe, whatever it is, it's a human appendage that has been cut off and has not had blood flowing through it for well over a year.
Yeah, it's a big first down for Spencer Gibbs. 2:18, and clock is ticking. Talk is clicking as well.
The embalming liquid is required to keep those appendages
Those fingers.
intact and in such eerily good condition.
Well, good news is that in South Tucson, embalming fluid is Coke Zero with aspartame.
They use Coke Zero as embalming fluid, or they use embalming
No,
fluid as
with
Coke Zero?
aspartame. So is regular Coke just embalming liquid?
Big first
regular
down by
Coke.
Moist Adventures, continuing to move the clock. 2:01 to go. They are driving. They are on their own 48-yard line. It is tied up. 1:56 to go. Both teams have all their timeouts.
Coke Classic in South Tucson still has cocaine.
Nice. They really are a
that's
city kind of preserved in time and also preserved in aspect.
Well, on the other hand, everybody in South Tucson still drinks New Coke.
Catch the wave of New Coke.
Big pass. Incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Max Headroom is really popular in South Tucson.
What is?
Max Headroom.
It's Max Headroom.
That's why they drink New Coke.
To be fair, they drink New Coke because it's really hard to get tab in South Tucson.
And again, it's really hard to get tab anywhere.
Does cheerleading count as community service in South Tucson? I can't decide what's funnier for the narrative if those cheerleaders are also like 11 and 10, or if they're like women from the women's prison, because that's also really funny to me that they'd have prisoners as cheerleaders for a children's football game. But all I know is that they have punted, and Goose Marshall with 1:35 to go and 2 timeouts, starting on his own 10, dumps it off to literal garbage for 5 yards.
Well, not only does he have 1:35 left, not only does he have 2 timeouts left, but he has the burning eyes of his father on the sideline.
He sure does. The pressure's on. And he airs it out! What a catch to Matt Curtis for 40 yards!
And
Goose
that may have
Marshall
just
is
saved
doing
him.
it!
May have just saved him the switch.
For now.
For now.
For now.
40 yards, another 10 or so, and they can kind of start playing the slow game here.
Oh my god, I love it we're taking it back to this. Those gelatin-like desserts or meals, is that what they ate back in the great secondhand war of 93? Yes. Rations were like given out. It was limited. They had to use all their food for war bonds, and there's almost a touchdown. Literal garbage 29-yard catch is inside the 10.
And now the
59 seconds to go.
That makes it 1st and goal.
Really, I would just take 2 knees here.
Well, Moist Adventures still have all their timeouts, so you're kind of
Take
stuck
3,
at this point.
Take 3 knees and then just waltz into the end zone. Or kick it. Force them.
Well, either way, Moist Adventures can now, or I guess not. They're just gonna let them run the clock out. 33 seconds to go. They still are not in the end zone just yet.
Coach, you seem to have fallen down and are not able to give a timeout. Would you like to instruct your players?
Deontay Hayward gets 5 yards. The ball is now on the 3-yard line. Moist Adventures still not using their... Bully Factory called their timeout. They used their timeout, so they now have 1 timeout to go. Hands it to Hayward again, down to the goal line. It is not in yet. It's spotted on the 1-yard line. There was a big mass of humanity up the middle. Goose Marshall going to hang on to it, going to look to throw it. Or run it in himself. He's in. Oh my gosh, he ran into his own lineman and chucked it out the back of the end zone. It is 4th and goal with 7 seconds to go. They're going to kick possibly the game-winning field goal right now.
The switch has reappeared in his father's hands.
The kick is up and good. It is 27-24. Moist Adventures get the ball back with 5 seconds to go. I mean, it's still...
I think it was a smart strategy.
It's not over. Yeah, I guess so. You just keep running it a couple times. Moist Adventures not calling their timeouts. Bully Factory only used one of theirs because they used one before they even started this drive. And here come Moist Adventures down at the 45. Looks like 2 seconds to go. Surely this is the last play of the game. They're on their own 37. This is it.
Who's Shirley?
They're gonna have to shoot it out like the moist diamond crevice.
Spencer Gifts does shoot it out. It bobbles. It's caught. It's down at the 30. The game is over. Bully Factory go 4-0 in the CSC, 5-2 overall, and are on a 4-game winning streak with a huge win over the formerly ranked Moist Adventures Indoor Water Park, who are on a 2-game slide, and it's not a water slide, unfortunately. Goodness, what a game. What a game. Bully Factory making a claim for the rankings. And, man, 5-2, 5 wins right now, 7 weeks in. It's be hard-pressed to find a couple of teams that could that would be able to rank above them, especially as, you know, We might be seeing teams lose, teams drop out of the top 10. Who knows? A lot to play for in Week 7. They are your winners. You can't see it on our screen, but they are going over. They are grabbing. They are in fact grabbing the trophy. The slightly bleached Bon Jovi poster from a beauty salon that closed due to the secondhand brawl of '93, and that's a big one. They are holding that Bon Jovi poster high above their heads. The parents are a little more excited because they know what Bon Jovi is, but the kids don't. Nonetheless, here we are. End of the first game. Good game to start things off, I think, guys. Yeah.
I'd like to take a moment of silence for the swap meet members who were killed. 3.
Oh no, that happened today. Oh, 93. Okay.
Yes, 1993 happened today.
Oh, I didn't hear you say 93. I didn't hear you say 93. Well, I did advertise the swap meet yard sale brawl, so it might have been the new casualties.
No, unfortunately, we're still running through the wreckage, trying to see if there are any survivors. We'll have the full casualty total in about, I'd say, 3 days' time.
No known survivors at the moment. Okay, well, we're going to get things started with our second game.
They play for keeps, Brian, and when you go for keeps, no one wins.
Really? That's a shame.
Well, that's the whole point of a swap meet, is that you're not supposed to keep it.
Oh, okay, that's the problem. That is the problem, then. I see.
Nobody wins.
Well, we're going to go over to a team that is making a serious case to be ranked, over to a team that is ranked and is having a really good season so far. Number 4 in all of South Tucson, the Binging Texan Barbecue Buffet in our second game here in this doubleheader. They've got a big game against Del Grango's Discount Seafood, who had a strong spring season, not so much.
Seems like they've turned.
It might have turned, yes. They finished. Actually, no. Sorry, I take it back. They finished 5-5 in all of South Tucson, in all the season last year. 3-4 in division. The Gluttony League last year, for being such a great conference as it is this year, it was really just every team went 3-4 and 4-3 in conference, and it was just a jumble of teams. No one really stood out. Tremor's Pizza were your conference champions. The Binging Texan were hanging around. They finished 5-6 though. They did make it to a bowl movement, but Tremor's finished 7-5.
You know what kind of fish doesn't go bad?
What's that?
Doesn't turn from spring to autumn? This one here. Might want to click on the link.
Oh no. Do I have to? Oh, it's right there. It's a fish in aspic. It hasn't loaded yet. I'll give it time. But anyway, I'm looking to see who won in this battle last season.
Aspic never goes bad unless you put it out in the sun.
Yes, these two teams met in a big game last season. Del Grangos were the team that were ranked number 9 in Week 7 last season. They got the win over the Binging Texan. 24-14 was the final score. It's very possible we could see that again, but this time it's Bully Factory. It's Binging Texan who are the ranked team at number 4 in all of South Tucson, and of course it's rivalry week, guys. So we need a trophy to play for. They are playing for Del Grangos. Have brought it to the stadium, to the Muni. They have brought the Bejeweled crown of jumbo shrimp that have been left out in the sun. That is what they're playing for in this game. The Bejeweled crown of jumbo shrimp that have been left out in the sun.
No, that's better than leaving aspic out in the sun.
No doubt.
But is that an actual Swedish fish?
It should be.
That's that. I think is that fish.
That's basically a Swedish fish. Yeah, that's a giant Swedish fish, pretty much. Someone should help it. It looks like it hurts to live.
Its eyes appear to be olive.
It's got no fins. It's like an eel.
Which are just cosmetic, so it literally looks like a heap of organisms.
Well, the eyes are olive, so they're not cosmetic. They are most certainly edible.
Well, cosmetic in the sense that the fish can clearly not see out of them.
Fair enough. All right, it's time for Star Watch, brought to you by Aspic. How the hell is Aspic? just Aspic? It just says Aspic on the card.
Big
Brought to you by
Aspic runs
Aspic.
wild. Big Aspic runs wild in South Tucson, man.
What's that?
Big Aspic runs wild in
Brought
South
to you by
Tucson.
Big Aspic. All right. Star Watch. Let's start out with Del Grango's Discount Seafood. That is all 3 of their star players making it to picture day. On the left, that is defensive back, free safety, Norlando Norida. Norlando Norida. In the middle, that is quarterback, Jim Bob Coutre. Jim Bob Coutre. And on the right, tight end, Arkadelphia Praline. Arkadelphia Praline. Their opponent's the Binging Texan Barbecue Buffet. You know them. You love them. Mo Better Blues. And defensive lineman Bruce Make Sugar. And outside linebacker Gladiator Gemini. So who you guys got in this one?
And like Del Grangos is still kind of looking for any sort of confidence, right? Like they're just not having a great time.
They won the first 2 games against Second to None and Ballet Bobs, and they went on a 3-game slide. They got a win last week against Pablo's Roadside Tacos, 21-20. They're 3-3. Their strength of schedule is about middle of the pack. I mean, they're running into a conference that this year is much better than it was last season.
Yeah,
And Binging
I
Texan,
think just
yeah.
by the math, you'd have to give pretty long odds to Del Grangos. So it's the Binging Texan for me.
Going with the Binging Texan on that one. Craig V says Del Grango's the upset. Will, who do you got in this one?
Del Grangos.
You like Del Grangos.
I don't like Del Grangos, but I'm picking him to win.
There's a seafood restaurant right here in the Marina. It's called Del Grangos.
It's called Del Grangos. It's a little trashy, but
they stick some of the leftover food right near the drumster. What is this? A little bit of crab.
I mean, well, let's just what I'm saying is, make no mistake about it. If I had to pick between the Binging Texan and Del Grangos to eat at, I would go to the Binging Texan. I'm barbecue.
Of course. Well, I mean, yeah, they're gonna make you go there, and you're gonna show up, and you're gonna be given your burlap
I
sack.
appreciate the discount on the seafood, but I'll pay full price with the Binging Texan. Thank you very much. But
There
in
you
terms
go.
of football teams go, I'm going Del Grangos.
All right, let's go down to the Muni. You are looking live at Municipal Field number 126 in downtown South Tucson, Arizona, for the second half of our doubleheader here tonight, this evening, whatever. It is the Binging Texan Barbecue Buffet, ranked number 4 in all of South Tucson, taking on Del Grango's Discount Seafood. A tough game on the road for the Binging Texan, who are kicking off left to right in their away strip, red helmets, white jerseys, light blue denim-style pants. Del Grango's in their home strip of red helmets and jerseys, and a light gold, maybe a beige pants. Of course, you are watching this. You're hearing our voices on 89.3 FM, The Bone, KYST. Also being heard on AM 1400, The Growler. And you are watching this and hearing us because we are simulcast on Local Access, Channel 22. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. And that's a good return right away. Starting things off first and 10, Del Grango's Discount Seafood. Jim Bob Coutre, the quarterback, out of the shotgun, one back, one player in the backfield. A lot of time to throw. It's caught in traffic by Arkadelphia Praline, 10-yard catch. And that's the second for Arkadelphia Praline, 39 yards already. Look at the offense of this team. Del Grango's rocking with Arkansas's offense. So they're running the playbook of Arkansas. Binging Texan running the playbook of Alabama. So we got a little SEC battle here. And finds a receiver, does Coutre. It's Landon McCall for 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
By SEC, you mean scarred emotionally children.
Yes, the oh my God.
The bully victim conference. Good.
It is a battle between teams in the SEC, scarred emotionally children.
Dear Lord.
I heard Binging Texan has a new item, the deeper fried bacon grease. Is this true? Yes. Like somehow, you ever wondered like how the hell do they? Sorry, touchdown Del Grango's immediately. Landon McCall, son of C.W. McCall of Convoy fame, with the touchdown. Jim Bob Coutre, nice 20-yard catch. And Del Grangos are on the board immediately. Minute 14 into this game. Yeah, it's like when you have like the deep fried Coca-Cola, like you don't know how they do it, but that's basically what it is. The bacon grease is deep fried and then deeper fried.
Because you can't go with just one fry. You got a French fry. That means 2 trips to the oil.
Yes. They actually go 3 times. Actually, they fry it to cook the basic. They fry it to cook it. They fry it to get it crispy, and they fry it again beyond recognition
to get it greasy.
Yes.
Once all that air gets out of the whatever, it's gonna pick up grease. So.
The third fry is at a low temperature for a long time, so it just becomes oily.
If it's not sopping at the end, then it's not from the Binging Texan.
Right. Yeah. It's served on a piece of like when they like serve the fries in like the cone with the paper. If you can't easily see through it, if the paper has not disintegrated in your hand, then it hasn't been done enough.
To be fair, they used to serve it in waffle cones, but they ran out of inventory.
Waffle cones.
That were also
too many people were burning their tongues trying to lick it like an ice cream cone though. John Curtis, nothing going with their 3rd and 10, and they got to weather the storm. Del Grangos is going to try to hit him in the mouth quickly. They got to weather the storm, just try to maybe slow the pace a little bit. Lot of footwork. Oh, it's ball's loose. It's picked up by a Binging Texan player, but it's a loss of, well, it says it's a loss of 8 yards. I don't know about that. It's 4th and 8.
Well, you mentioned Del Grangos is going to go smash mouth here. Binging Texan does kind of look like they all got slapped by a fish.
Well, Del Grangos going smash mouth, and somebody once told me that Binging Texan are going to punt.
Well, they ain't the sharpest tools in the shed.
But if you want the sharpest tools in your shed, then come on down to... Wait, we don't have... Do we have a hardware store?
Come on down to All This Stars hardware store.
All This Stars.
All This Hars.
Alistair's Hardware. Oh, God. Well, Del Grango's going to start things off after the punt on their own 25. And they're just going to keep this offense moving. What a catch! And a flag. It's a first down and then some. Yep, everybody take a drink. Will, I don't think we got your drink. What are you drinking for the face masks?
Still first down.
Gotta microwave some more aspic here, 1 sec.
Ew.
I am drinking boiling hot aspic.
Ew, sour cream mayo and a touch of relish. Jim Bob Coutre up the middle, 15 yards and a first down.
So that guy's doing hot tartar sauce.
Hot tartar sauce.
Oh, God.
That sounds gross.
Oh, no.
That's Res Clown for you. Here on the second half of our...
Stop doing that.
Hot
Brian Kelly's tears don't seem to run out. They are still delicious, says Timid Donut. It's just like the cup just keeps the cup never ends. It runneth over. Nice catch up the middle again. Arkadelphia Praline, 12 yards. They are carving apart this Binging Texan defense, and that's mainly because there are no carving utensils at the Binging Texan. If you're not familiar with the Binging Texan barbecue buffet, you go, you pay your money, you're given a burlap sack. You fill the burlap sack from the various troughs. Use the trowels at the buffet to put all your food into a burlap sack. When you're ready to check out, yes, it is the Lions OC. That's where the name came from. Very astute, very nicely done. And big stop there by Binging Texan. 3rd and 3 in the red zone are Del Grangos. But you go to the Binging Texan. When you're ready to check out and go to your table, which, by the way, there are no tables. You sit on the floor. You're handed a spork with which you can eat from your burlap sack. And, of course, but not before, a full pitcher of binge sauce, which is nothing but gravy and Crisco, is poured into your burlap sack, and the burlap sack is just rustled, so it just permeates every pore of food that is in it.
You may remember binge sauce as gravy back in the days when it was being experimented on.
Oh, before
They've
they
added
started
us-
marketing as their own thing, it used to be called Cravy. And of course, there was a short-lived Cravenaise, which was gravy, Crisco, and mayo.
And no, it was hollandaise
Oh, it was hollandaise. I'm sorry. This is hollandaise
for that
have mayo in it?
extra extra little cream. You know?
Yes, of course.
You're a thing it was weird that hollandaise is not from France.
Is what?
You know, you ever think it was weird that hollandaise wasn't from Holland?
It wasn't from Holland.
No, it's from France.
I feel like they probably named it after Holland, though, right? It's one of the
Maybe.
mother sauces. If you talk
Yeah,
about French cooking.
the mother sauces, which I mean, they don't even. French people don't even have mothers. It's like a French word for mother.
The French don't have parents; they just have existential malaise.
No, not existential mayonnaise.
Oddly enough, Malaise is also one of the mother sauces of French cuisine.
I also had some other thoughts on the matter. Do you think Utz would create the original crab juice?
The original crab juice, you say?
Yeah, they're behind the original crab everything.
Utz are? Wouldn't it be Old Bay?
Well, no, Utz created the original crab chip, so they make the
Oh,
original
crab. You know, I feel like I could totally use some Old Bay and make a cocktail and call it crab juice.
Oh God.
Well, I guess a small victory for Binging Texan. They were able to hold Del Grangos to a field goal on that possession, but they were really just they were on their last legs, and they held them to a field goal. It's 10-0, and Mo Better Blues 8 yards up the middle, 2nd and 2 after a very good return for Binging Texan. They're already at the middle of the field, on the 48-yard line.
The vodka that tastes just like Old Bay is here.
Does that exist?
Apparently.
Does Old Bay vodka exist? Because of course it does.
You can make anything in vodka.
South Tucson
Old
seems like
Bay.
a place that should be in Florida, but Florida knew better. You know, I almost want to like just now move, like have the, like run with it in canon where South Tucson up and moves to Florida. Like they just lift the whole town. Like when the Simpsons move their whole town to avoid the landfill, and they just put they just move all of Springfield. They put all the houses on like flatbeds.
Was the landfill the gay bar they went to? What was that?
You're thinking of the
town?
Anvil, which
The
was when they go to the
Anvil.
steel mill. That turns out to be a gay nightclub as well. We work hard, we play hard.
Yeah, it's just taking forever to load. Just click the link.
Old Bay vodka, there you go. I drink vodka made of human teeth. Oh my God, were you listening to the first game where my drink was just ground up teeth made like Kool-Aid with water?
You know, they use Thompson's teeth to make.
That could also be a Bill Brasky-ism, you know. It's like, I ever tell you about the time Brasky and me set fire to the entire Los Angeles Lakers cheerleading squad? I'm drink vodka made of human teeth! Anyway, Brasky's over at the Staples Center.
I'm just curious. Did you chill the picture after you did it, and then when he brought the picture out, did you draw a toothless smile on it?
I hope so. Vodka made from human teeth. I hope it's not your own human teeth. I hope you just. Although I don't know if I hope that. I hope you didn't have like just a sack of human teeth hanging around. You gotta let it sit there and ferment for a little bit, because you want the good fermentation coming out of those teeth. Oh my God.
Just gotta get all the marrow out.
Thank you to the people who are auto-hosting us. I don't know why or how, but thank you for whatever reason it's happening. Old Bay beer actually exists too. I don't know if none of this sounds good. I love Old Bay. Don't get me wrong. I love Old Bay. But that doesn't sound. Someone just fell over the kid. Oh, that's wonderful. These kids are dumb as hell. Binging Texan, however, on a nice drive. They're in the red zone. 3rd and 5. John Curtis.
He's probably some dumb shit to drink, like, and then I don't blame him either.
Dumps it over. Stephon Edmonds, 5-yard catch. It's 4th and 1. Do you go for it? It's 3:14 to go in the second quarter. Looks like they're gonna go for it. This is a bold move. They're going to go for it. It's 4th and 1. At worst, you pin them back really, really deep in. All along the end zone. Ayo, Goins. Touchdown, Binging Texan. And you know what? That's how you get to be the 4th-ranked team in all of South Tucson. You make gutsy plays like that. No one around Goins. Just wasn't even on the radar, the Del Grangos defense. And it's 10-6.
Looks like they're out of the starches in their sacks, and they're going into the hard meat now.
They are. It took a lot of protein to do that one. Discount
There's-
seafood where you could have your greens on fish that the fish grew itself. Ew. Ew. The mushroom sauce is mostly just fungus on the fish.
Yeah.
Having
okay.
a tough time bringing down Norlando Norida for the 20-yard return off the kickoff. Del
You know,
Grango's
funny-
trying to answer.
Funny you should mention Norlando Norda, because actually the Norda family is a very, very historic family within South Tucson.
No kidding.
You know that? Yeah, actually, his older brother, Nate Niedersnerg, actually
it.
played in South Tucson football.
I was waiting for that one to be it. I was like, that's got to be it.
No, not many people actually befriended Nate Niedersnerg, and he actually had to
That's
move
too
out.
bad. Also played for
it's
Del
kinda-
Grangos, though, no?
Yeah, actually, that's
I remember, like,
actually
yeah,
where
I
he
was
played.
going through the record books in the 70s. You know, their dad, Nissimi Nate Naud. Damn, I was so much closer to it than I
Oh
should
my
have
gosh.
Well, just to be on the lookout in the next couple of years for Nuneaton. Nuneaton Norda, because he's going to be coming up and probably taking over in the defensive role for Bill
that'd be pretty
Grango
big.
soon.
been. Just a football family, the Norida family.
The Nordas are historic in South Tucson.
They are, you know, the cousin, of course, Nensacola,
Mensacola Norda.
and also other cousin, what was it, Neston? The Nedneck Niviera is the nickname of Neston. And a punt from Del Grango, so Binging Texan, pretty good job stopping him, and all the momentum. That kid's got facial hair.
I get it. I get it. Okay, let me try one.
Yes, can't wait.
Brother, Naples.
I'm so glad that's what you did, because I'm like, we needed to kill the bit, and that is exactly the proper way to end the joke. Nice.
Thank you.
Roll, you want to give a shot at what Timidona just posted? I can't. I'm not even gonna try that one.
Nanamanity Norda?
Nanamanity, there you go.
Nanamanity Norda. Well, unfortunately, Nanamanity had an unfortunate compression in his spinal cord, so he will not be playing in South Tucson ever again. Damn shame.
No,
'cause
I-
you're fine
I'm gonna
tomato.
go out and say it. None of N places in Florida for real. That's difficult to find.
Right?
That, like, jeez. I think it goes for a bunch of states, but I was frustrated.
Try Del Grango's smoked salmon. They don't know how to smoke fish, so they just breathe.
They set it on fire.
They just breathe cigarette smoke at it for 15 hours.
That also works. I was like, they don't know how to smoke salmon, so they just set it on fire.
They roll it up. They roll it up in some rolling paper and just light it on fire.
Using Kent cigarettes.
I'm
'cause they're
afraid
the
to
only
find out
ones
what they
that
do
keep
for
it
their
fresh.
baked fish.
Dude.
Well, they just put it in an oven. They're not idiots.
That's stupid.
Dude.
That was silly of
Fish.
A
me.
little bit of credit, Brian.
That was silly of me. Sorry. That's unfair.
chose the intended receiver on the play.
Mean.
And a big stop, 4th and 10. Binging Texan right when they were trying to make a break for it and get the lead.
Well, it is rivalry week, and they do have to go for it. It's a fake punt, obviously.
They're not going for it. Del Grango's only a 6-yard return for Kirby Price. And it's first down with minute 17 to go from the 24-yard line. Del Grango's Discount Seafood, 3-point lead as we head towards the halftime interval. Jim Bob Coutre, a short pass to Landon and C.W. McCall for the 1-yard catch.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
And 2nd and 9, they use their first timeout. It is 1:13 left to go on the clock. And 3rd and 9, big stop by the Binging Texan there.
It's definitely not the first half Binging Texan wanted here.
No, I think they kind of got surprised. Well, they got smacked right in the face from the very beginning by Del Grango's Seafood. They got slapped around a bit by a large trout.
Of course, a classic.
Little shrimp slap there.
I mean, like, big old fish slap.
I'm hoping someone got the reference to the large trout.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Like, that's classic.
It is a classic. I just don't know who
What
gets
they
it.
do with everybody.
And it was an early 10-0 lead, but they held him to that face mask. And on the punt, the Binging Texans can get really good field position after a penalty called on John Shelton for the face mask. Everyone take a drink. I'm enjoying my water and ground up teeth.
It's so goopy. I don't know if this
Very
is meat or
gritty.
vegetable.
Very gritty. Curtis throwing it. Oh, working his way for the first down. Rufus Canary gets 11 yards and fights for that first down. 1st and 10 and a timeout. Binging Texan have a chance to take the lead going into the half. They are all the way down to the 12-yard line, it looks like.
You
Curtis.
gotta feel good here if you're binging Texans. At the very least, you're gonna have 10-10.
Just the resiliency, yes, absolutely. And a face mask is going to move it even closer.
Defense.
Even closer to the ends, to the goal line. Kirby Price called for the penalty there. This is just
Sloppy.
it's very sloppy by Del Grangos, and usually we're expecting to see the slop come from the Binging Texan in this form of binge sauce.
Well, I don't know if you've ever seen fish that's been left out for a few days, but it does kind of get runny.
That's fair. Mo Better Blues stopped for a loss of 3. It is 2nd and goal from now the 8-yard line. You got to feel it. You're absolutely right. At the very least, the Binging Texan can kick an easy field goal. But they're going to try to find their way in the end zone for the lead. Stephon Edmonds catches that one, pulls it down, middle of the field, 5-yard gain. They're going to let the clock continue to run. 3rd and goal. And Curtis looking to pass. A lot of time. Caught. Turns in. Mo Better Blues with the touchdown. Binging Texan take the lead. What a statement they just made going into the half. What's that going to do mentally for these kids of Del Grangos?
Well, Del Grangos have to just calm down a little bit. They did surprise them. Now they can use this still to their advantage, because we know as you get further down the sack, it does get much harder to finish.
That's true. Well, Binging Texan are going to be able to double dip into their sack because they're going to get the football. Well, Del Grangos are going to have 29 seconds with the football to try to make something happen, so who knows, they could possibly take the lead again. Norlando Nordo, a 16-yard return, getting them started. But the Binging Texan will get the football to start the, I believe they'll get the football to start the second half, if I recall.
That sounds right.
Sure, and if not, oh well. If you guys are listening to us for accuracy, then I'm sorry.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
And
This
3rd and
concludes
4.
the moment of silence for the Great Brawl of '93.
Of course, yes. There was a nice little tribute up on the screen, which is a very small screen. We had to get told.
It's the
that.
world's largest small screen TV. And a second one for good measure.
A really bad punt. Just absolutely stopped where Del Grangos. And Binging Texan, with 9 seconds to go, it's kind of playing with house money right now. They can take a shot downfield and try to make something happen, or they can just kind of kneel it and run it out. They're going to go downfield. Eddie Dobzinski. Dobzinski's back on the force. Gets out of bounds, too. 5 seconds to go in the half. Could the Binging Texan put a bigger hurt on Del Grangos? They're on the 42 now.
One good play here, and it's pretty much lights out.
Caught! Short! Oh, no, it wasn't caught. Sorry, it was bobbled and dropped almost in the end zone. And at the half, it is 14-10. The Binging Texan making a surging comeback. Remember this halftime interval brought to you by Nissan. Be sure to test drive the all-new 2017 Laugh Finder. It comfortably seats 8, uncomfortably has long moments of silence. And of course, South Tucson Youth Football would not be possible without the lovely, lovely sponsors of South Tucson, like this cat that's meowing that's in the studio now, like Hacking Gene's Smokeless Tobacco Warehouse. What does this cat have to say about it? There you go. That never works. I can't believe he actually meowed on command. But Hacking Gene's Smokeless Tobacco Warehouse. You want a chaw or chaw accessory? I don't know what a chaw accessory would be. A smokeless tobacco warehouse would be the place to get it. You can go ahead and come by on Fridays for all you can dip. Fridays at Hacking Gene's, where you can cram as much chewing tobacco in your mouth, and you can pay one flat fee, and cram all the tobacco in your mouth, and you can walk out of that store with all the tobacco in your face.
And don't forget, hand-mounted wad holders are now 50% off.
So if you need to make a point, most likely a point it's made about liberals, you can pull that wad out of your mouth, slap it on your wad holder, make your point about liberals, and then cram the wad, tuck it down into your cheek. And of course, if you're looking for a spittoon, you can go fuck yourself. You spit that tobacco on the floor like an American.
You're also responsible for your own jaw. Like, if it falls off in the store,
your jaw.
Oh yeah. Liable, and you need to pick up your jaw and take it with you. You can't leave your jaw in the store.
Yes.
Well, with Hacking Gene's prices, your jaws will drop.
Yes, they will.
Oh my God. Also, be sure to try our new coming into the store is brand new.
You thought it was about horrific jaw cancer. In reality, it was just about bottom rock prices.
Low prices.
But don't get me wrong, if you have jaw cancer and your jaw falls on the floor, you do have to pick it up and take it with you. We're not responsible for any jaws.
But
Hacking Gene's is not responsible for any jaws lost due to cancer or our low prices. I think I'm not gonna get any better than that. I was gonna make another joke about.
Really carefully.
I was gonna make a trach joke, but I think I peaked at that one. So Hacking Gene's Smokeless Tobacco Warehouse. There you go. I might have to use that one as the new. That might have to be the new ad for the the idol thing on Hitbox, which no one goes to anymore. But whatever. I don't even archive on Hitbox anymore. Whatever. And there's the punt from the Binging Texan, who came out strong but unable to move. Del Grango starting things off in good field position from the 45-yard line. Jim Bob Coutre under center. One receiver in motion. See if they go to him. They do. It's dropped. 2nd and 10. This is the Binging Texan with this field position for Del Grangos. The Binging Texan absolutely have to be on their game. They have to make a stop early so they can't put them in.
Sorry, Brad. I'm looking down on the field here, sideline for the Binging Texan, and I see the problem. They have gone away from their sacks, and they are now working on the 40-foot breadstick.
Wow!
Supplied by the Binging Texan.
The 40-foot breadstick. They just make one, and you have to share it. It's kind of off by where you sit on the floor, but it's the only table in the Binging Texan is what the 40-foot breadstick's on. You don't get to use any sort of utensils. You have to go and you have to gnaw away at it yourself.
You are allowed to karate chop at it, but only if you make the wata sound.
Yes.
I know what you mean, and I'm impressed. I know what you mean because I don't think that's what the sound actually sounds like.
Oh my goodness! And Del Grango's getting the first down, all the way into the red zone, down to the 18-yard line.
Just thinking now, the Mortal Kombat Test Your Might mini game, wood planks, gold statue, 40-foot breadstick.
Oh my god. And of course, with the rivalry game, they're playing for a crown of jumbo shrimp that has been left out in the sun. So again, that's going to be valuable for both teams. Del Grango's held it. They left it out in the sun, whether it's negligence or
tradition.
or just on purpose.
A deep-seated tradition.
Yes, it's been stewing in the sun and stewing in tradition.
Speaking of Stewie, I noticed that the punter for Del Grango's Discount Seafood is a Pruitt.
Oh, there you go. Maybe he'll be at that cover band thing.
Yeah, at that comedy review.
It's actually going to be
just want-
someone reviewing comedy. It's not even going to be any comedy. It's review is spelled wrong.
I just wanted to say comedy review. I'm sorry.
That's fair. I like that though. Laughs will be had. Guarantee a laugh every other minute.
It's super.
Field goal is up and good. It's only a 1-point game, but Benji Tech can still have the lead.
Expialowaki.
Oh my god.
Returns the kick. Kickoff returns 16 yards.
We did it. We peaked.
I think so. Might as well
40-foot breadstick.
Might as well do the rest of the. Might as well do the rest of the stream in silence. The 40-foot breadstick of the Binging Texan is the only table in the whole place. It's just the big. This is what I'm picturing. I'm picturing one big breadstick on a table in the middle of everything. People sitting on the floor eating from their burlap sacks surrounding it. Every once in a while, if you want a piece of bread, you have to go up there and gnaw away at it like a fucking gerbil.
And
When's the annual Binging Texan We Shot Too Many Cows Beef Buffet Bonanza? I love it, and that's soon.
Every other Sunday.
Every other Sunday. That's next Sunday, not this Sunday though. Unfortunately, we missed this Sundays.
The annual bonanza every other Sunday.
It's the annual bonanza that happens every other Sunday. Oh my god, it's like the Simpsons thing where it's New Year's every 10 minutes.
I want to die.
I want to die.
Also, the breadstick, the table for it is only like 10 by 5. So if you tip it over, you have to eat it off the floor.
You have to pay for it too.
Yeah.
And not like out of your wallet. People will beat you with their sacks.
It's tradition.
Their sacks? Ugh.
Determine what that means to you. Stuart Mackey, 9-yard catch, 2nd and 1. Del Grango's with the football.
Directional punt. In the direction it went in wasn't the right way.
Not so much a coffin corner as a mausoleum corner.
Number 87, the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Dear God,
Put it
Kutre just got
inside
run.
his own 20, as in he has a 20-yard range of all his punts.
Just means he's really good at the short game.
For real. And Del Grango's with the first down. Big play by Jim Bob Coutre on that one. And the Binging Texan are on the back foot.
His leg is like a cannon. And cannons don't punt footballs very well.
Unfortunately, slightly conical shaped things don't do well in cannons, you're right.
No, they do not either.
That's a loss of 8 yards. That'll make it 2nd and long.
Now,
You
if
know
we,
what?
it-
If you ever want to go Christmas shopping for me, and only want to get me one gift, and you never give me a gift ever again, and I will love you till the end of time, get me a t-shirt cannon.
A t-shirt cannon? Oh my god.
Give
What
me
does a t-shirt cannon go for?
They're not cheap.
If I wanted to purchase a t-shirt cannon, what am I in for? Other than
I
a
don't
lot of
know.
fun.
I think I would just show them everywhere and be like, and it'd be, you know what? People give away t-shirts all the time. What a better way to give them away than inside of a pneumatic cannon, shooting them at people.
Public menace kills 3, injures 5 in t-shirt gun malfunction.
Semicolon, free t-shirts.
Free t-shirts.
And that's a nice quick first down and then some for Clinton Hines. 14 yards, and there's an injury on the play. Oh no. Is it Hines? Is he dead? Is the kid dead? Did we kill
Did
a
he
child?
eat the bones?
We might have killed a child, folks. But the game must still go on, even if we are mourning the loss of a child. He'll probably be fine. He'll be fine.
It looked like he coughed up some blood, but no, that's actually just seafood cocktail sauce.
Okay.
Oh my god, look at the
It's
names
cocktail
they have
sauce.
for these. You can get the Bleacher Reacher Pro, the Micro Mini, the Bleacher Reacher Mega,
the
t-shirt.
Bleacher Reacher!
Well, you know what you're
we're
getting.
researching t-shirt guns.
Well, you know what you're getting. You're getting a gun that will reach the bleachers. But you get the Bleacher Reacher Pro, the Bleacher Reacher Mega, the Micro
Now,
Mini.
if I want the standard issue Bleacher Reacher, what is that going to run me? I need to know this.
Let me see. I don't know. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get back to the names. I'm gonna find out if they just have a regular Bleacher Reacher.
I just
We
want to know the
just
price.
need to get down to the base t-shirt gun. The no frills.
I want your government issue t-shirt
Okay,
gun.
what I wanna start you off is the Micro Mini. That starts at about $700.
God damn!
It's like
I could buy a
this
real
is
gun
this
for
is
cheaper.
Like a t-shirt cannon. This is like a t-shirt gun.
A t-shirt pistol.
Yeah, it shoots t-shirts, but it's only gonna shoot one at a time. It's not gonna go as far as some of the other bigger brands.
And Del Grango kicked the field goal. They now have the lead. Binging Texan down by 2, 4.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
They need
If you're just
dehydrate the
looking-
t-shirts.
If you're
They
just
put it
looking
in a
for,
pistol.
if you're just looking for a gun that fires t-shirts some distance via air and stuff, then the Micro Mini's for you. But there's the t-shirt Gatling gun.
That's got the giant like hoop of them. That's if you want to like distribute a whole bunch of them, right?
Oh shit. Hold on. I'm gonna mute for a second because I want to get a picture of this woman holding this t-shirt Gatling gun.
Oh, beautiful.
We are eating the bones here on South
We really
Tucson
are.
Football.
It's appropriate for Del Grango's Discount Seafood and Binging Texan, where you eat the bones every meal.
There's
I
a
hope
woman.
there's
She
like
is
a woman in
holding
a I hope there's like a
t-shirt
woman in a
Gatling gun.
bikini holding a t-shirt gun, like trying to pose all sexy like.
She's not concerned with her look. She has a Gatling gun that fires t-shirts.
Oh, that is absolutely what Georgetown has in their games.
Heavy t-shirt weapons girl.
Oh, they have
yes.
a Gatling gun?
They have the Gatling gun. Yeah, the t-shirt.
Okay,
Gatling
here's the
gun.
difference between Georgetown and Clemson in terms of basketball notoriety. When it comes to propelling t-shirt through the air, they don't even have a gun. They just have people throw shirts. There's no investment. That's why people get left behind.
Yeah,
No
the Gatling gun they
investment.
definitely have. It does not fire as well as you'd think it would, to be honest.
I think that might be a reason why they just went with
There's a burrito gun. We just found a burrito gun.
There is a Sugardale hot dog gun.
Oh yeah, the hot dog gun. That's what the Philly Fanatic used all the time.
Binging
That's-
Texan, by the way, marching downfield thanks to Mo Better Blues. And oh no, Mo Better Blues is hurt. This is bad news for the Binging Texan.
Oh my god.
Let's see it on this
Okay, we're
play
not
here.
talking about we're not talking about things that fire t-shirts anymore. We're just talking about sporting event guns.
Did
And
you
my
find the
friends,
Def Leppard?
The Def Leppard.
I have not seen the Def Leppard yet.
I am not.
It is. It is my wet dream of a noisemaker.
I
I'll
need
put
to
it
see
that
it.
way.
I love the URL because they spelled it DEOF. Oh my god.
What is that? 4 horns on it.
What the hell is it? Is it an air horn?
It is a miniature hockey goal horn. That is
That's
what it is.
amazing.
I just heard it.
I feel like we need to come back to this. We can't just use all these guns in one show.
Well, 3rd and goal and a touchdown for the Binging Texan. They take the lead. Omar Causey, the backup running back, pounds it in up the middle.
But I'm gonna read the Def Leppard. What it is. Imagine being able to generate the same amount of noise as a passing train in the palm of your hand. That is a reality with the Def Leppard.
I can't tell
unit
you
is
how many
designed to get
times.
attention. No
2-point conversion is good. We got a 6-point game now. Eddie Dobzinski in the back of the end zone. On the
Whether
slant
used
route.
in arena sports, parades, or concert, this unit performs.
This unit, I wish someone would say
talking
this
about, like,
unit
it's an
performs
actual
about
unit.
me. I want this unit performs written on my tombstone.
Yes, I do too. This is just replacing a dong.
Now now here's the thing. So Georgetown used to do the Georgetown basketball games used to do the they have the Gatling gun for years now. They would do the Chipotle burrito giveaway, and they'd like hand out and I guess they were just kind of like, they weren't real burritos they were handing out. They were just like foil wrapped looking burrito looking things that were good for a free burrito. And I just wish that they actually gave out free burritos and they fired them via t-shirt gun. Because I just want a burrito delivered via t-shirt gun. And Del Grangos need to fire on all cylinders too. Go ahead.
If it's in the foil, then it shouldn't be a problem.
Come on, you've been to a Chipotle. Those burritos are not packed that tightly that a t-shirt are going to withstand a t-shirt gun.
Well, no, not if you fire it up high enough and you get somebody with silky smooth hands, like.
You're asking for wide receiver precision at this point.
Yeah, like
that burrito is going to be an explosion of meat, cheese, and tortilla bits.
Well, you have to. Well, okay, it's got to be specifically for the cheap seat people.
This is huge, by the way.
Angling is important in this equation, Brian.
Pray for the fan who gets the extra guac one.
This is 4th and 7, by the way. Del Grangos, 4th and 7, been held to 3 and out so far. The catch is made. It's a first down and a fumble, but it's out of bounds. Roshan Stanford gets the first down for Del Grangos. They are up to their own 48-yard line. The drive continues to take the lead. They are down 6, a minute 43 to go. All 3 timeouts for both teams. This game is far from over. They're going to air it out, and it's, bobbled. Well, the wide receiver, I don't know who that was. And looks like Price for Del Grangos is going to be out for the rest of this game with a strained quad. Looks like he'll be back next week for the game. Del Grangos could be... They got wide open in the center of the field. They're going prevent defense, but they did not prevent the first down. Minute 31 to go. 1st and 10, Landon McCall. Big game for Landon McCall. Got the touchdown. 51 yards off 9 catches. Del Grangos' next game coming up are against, they got 2 easy games coming up. Excuse me, no they don't. I was looking at the wrong schedule. They got a tough set of games. They got Diddlers. They got an away game to Kathy's Country Cookin'. Both those teams are 4-2 right now. And they end the season against the Creamy Surprise. So if they can run the table on that would have to give them, if they can go 7-3, that's an impressive schedule, but that's a gauntlet for them. Much like the gauntlet of food at the Binging Texan. Big stop there. 2nd and 2. Stuart Mackey with the catch. Unable to get the first down, and Binging Texan are content to let this clock continue to run. Under a minute to go. Both teams, all 3 timeouts. They're going to air it out. Almost picked off. It's incomplete. Darius Abrams blocks that pass. 3rd and 2 for Del Grangos on the 29-yard line. This is the game at this point. 52 seconds. Clock stopped because of the incomplete pass. And they're going to get the first down, but Titus Schneider, what a name. Titus Schneider.
Titus Schneider.
Not an easy one to say. That kid's parents did not like him. Gets the first down, 1st and 10. Del Grangos use their first timeout. 45 seconds left on the clock. Jim Bob Coutre, a lot of time to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Ty McDaniel, 23 yards, a touchdown for Del Grangos. They tie it up, but they have the extra point. And this game is going to go ahead and it's going to freeze up there. So there we go. Extra point, 40 seconds to go. Can the Binging Texan protect their ranking?
Getting a great shot of this dead football.
Yeah.
Great shot.
The Binging Texan have 40 seconds to go. All 3 timeouts. They are kicking off. Kickoff's taken at the 15. Ryan Gillette returns it for 11 yards. They're going to start at their own 26, it looks like. And John Curtis is going to have to do it without Mo Better Blues. Still injured.
Surprised that Gillette was the best that they could get.
God damn it.
I'm sitting on the edge of my seat, but that's because I'm sitting in one of those like squatty potty chairs, and if I sit in the middle of my seat, I'll fall to the floor.
Fair. Well, a lot of the fans only paid for the edge of the seat, so that's the only one they can sit on. The only part they can sit on. You know the thing, you'll pay for the whole seat, but you only use the edge. In South Tucson Munis, you can pay for just the edge of the seat. Say it allows them to fit more in the Munis. I don't know what they're doing. The Binging Texan is letting this clock run out. They are down a point.
They want one play, baby.
This is the final play of the game.
They want
And they
one
go
play,
short.
baby.
They have blown it. Coach?
Oh,
They are dumb as hell.
they
And
they
they
ran
have
red
just
right 88
pissed away a game.
from 60 yards out. Red right 88, and they went short.
They I don't know. That's how we end the stream, folks. The final score: Del Grango's Discount Seafood. You can't deny it. They earned it. They did what they needed to do. 23-22. The final score: Del Grango's beat the 4th ranked Binging Texan. Del Grango's get to keep the bejeweled crown of jumbo shrimp that's been left out in the sun. They have the number of the Binging Texan. They win it again. And I in a word, incredulous.
I think in honor of this game, we need to end this stream by sitting in silence 30 seconds and then making a fart joke.
A fart joke or a fart noise?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now beforehand that tomorrow you will see 2 big games. You do not want to miss it. I'm not sure what time. Probably around the same time, roughly. Tomorrow, we will see 5-1 Francois Creperie, currently ranked number 5 in all South Tucson. A win will definitely put him up with Binging Texan losing. Taking on 3-3, the Wandering Lush Irish Pub. That'll be the first half of your doubleheader. The second half will be a big one. 2 ranked teams. Number 9 ranked Hootenanny's Country Western Daycare taking on number 8 Crash Zone Trampoline Experience. That's going to be a big game there. That's going to be it for us. We're going to go ahead and go to 30 seconds of silence, not just for this game, but 30 seconds of silence to
Commemorate the great
Brawl of 93.
93.
The great secondhand Brawl of 93. Then we're going to go ahead with the outro music, and that's going to be it for us. Thank you to Roll. Thank you to Will. Thank you to Slip for joining me. Thank you all for coming out. Big crowd in the 20s, I think, for this one, and y'all stuck with us for the whole time. So thank you to everyone who hosted us. We'll see you tomorrow. Not sure what time, but keep an eye on the Twitter. If you haven't watched the highlights of Week 6 yet, go check out Todd Cranberry. He's doing his best. And we leave you with a moment of silence.